Greetings and salutations, my friends. I am acclaimed director, writer, producer, and sometimes actor, Klaus Vain. You will definitely recognize my name from such escapades into cinema such as the Golden Hour franchise, The Last Pimp on Earth, and my upcoming opus, Prankster. I am truly excited to show you the true meaning of cinema once again. I am a filmmaker, a purveyor of the camera. I think it would be humble of me to say that my movies have enriched people's lives. Saved them, in fact. But I cannot take all the credit, of course. There are other filmmakers in the world, of course. I was on the phone with Marty the other day, and although we don't agree on everything regarding film, we did stumble upon an interesting moment in our conversation where he brought up the definition of cinema. I remember a couple of years ago when he had trouble in the press and on social media websites that he doesn't even have accounts for. He was charged by underage ne'er-do-wells on the internet of being a non-purveyor of cinema for saying that Marvel movies were theme park rides.
My fear, more than fear, my observation is that the filmmakers of substance need support.
It's true!
And the problem is the amusement park films.
These fucking amusement park films.
They've got real cinema on the run, so to speak.
All right, Marty.
Where can they be shown?
No, I can only show them at my home, in my backyard.
Well, I suppose now, years later, we know who came out right in the end.
Sharon! Airbags, please!
Marty, my friend, you are a warrior for us. But speaking on Marty's opinions on Marvel movies, I did have one that I wanted to speak about today. The holidays are coming up quite fast, in fact, and I wanted to give myself an early present. This is Klaus Vain's review of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
Who am I? You sure you want to know? If somebody told you I was just your average, ordinary guy, not a care in the world, somebody lied.
Now, I know what you're thinking. On this little channel, there's already a podcast about Spider-Man. There are many videos about Spider-Man. It's basically a Spider-Man channel, for God's sake. Well, I don't give a fuck. I'm not one of these children on the internet talking about Tobey Maguire being the GOAT and how much I hate Tom Holland. You will not find any of that divisive nature within this video. You will only hear the truest of opinions of why Sam Raimi is the greatest filmmaker to ever touch a superhero project. Until Prankster, that is. We open on the classic origin of Spider-Man, Peter Parker, a nerd by the greatest definition. He's infatuated with the redhead in his class, Mary Jane Watson. I'd understand the infatuation. Meanwhile, Harry Osborn is the best friend of Peter and is cuckolding him throughout the whole narrative. Peter lives with his aunt and uncle, members of the proletariat who can't even afford eggs, can't even schedule a meeting when they're going to paint the house. You hire the help for that, by the way. While this is happening, Harry's father, Norman Osborn, is dealing with the capitalistic nature of society. And of course, his being let go from his own company drives him to insanity, and he becomes the villainous Green Goblin. I remember meeting Willem Dafoe in 1978. We worked together on a film called Nancy and Pansy, a film about Nancy who would pants a man named Nan. I don't know why the man was named Nan. Willem Dafoe was a very nice man, though. When I was a younger man, 20 years ago, at the age of 37, I was terrified by his performance.
You can't do this to me. I started this company. You know how much I sacrificed?
Not only is the villain superb in this film, but so is the hero. Tobey Maguire truly sets the standard of the underdog that you want to follow within a superhero context. You want Tobey to succeed, damn it! Get that redhead! Get her right where she needs it! Personally, I was waiting for him to slap the crap out of Harry Osborn. Or join in. It's quite similar to the potential thropping of Edward, Jacob, and Bella. Just do it already. Not only are the romantic sequences, the action, the beautiful score by Danny Elfman a highlight of this film, but it gives you a warm feeling. It genuinely lifts you up. There was true heart put in by Sam Raimi and the crew. Sam Raimi, a horror director, one of my disciples. I remember on the first Golden Hour, Sam came up to me and asked, I have an idea for a film called Evil Smell. And I said, Sam, what the fuck are you talking about? How can a smell be evil? Only the person leaving the smell can be evil, especially when they're dead. Then he came up with the evil garbage. And I said, you're on your own from there.
Sam, I won't be spoken to in that manner. You talking back to me?
Why do I bring this film up now? Well, the fact of the matter is, this movie is perfect for this time of year. There are many Christmas films, many Halloween films, many movies of the seasonal aura that capture the aura perfectly. This film is a perfect Thanksgiving Day film. I watched it last year when I had COVID. I was sick, coughing my guts out, crapping all over my Jordans. But the one film that got me through that sickness, that ill time in my life, was Spider-Man by Sam Raimi. Not only is there a scene set during Thanksgiving, but it is a movie you watch that you are truly thankful for having exist. It is a film we must be grateful for. Cinema these days it's not as honest as it was during Sam Raimi's prime, especially in the superhero market. Everything is corporatized, everything is selling you a lunchbox. And of course we were getting sold a bunch of crap back then, but you remembered the films, not the marketing. You remembered the films, not the product. I took the liberty of filming myself while watching the movie, so you could see the honest reactions within my viewing. Over 20 years later, after its initial release, does it still hold up? I know what I'm going to be doing on Thanksgiving Day. It will be watching this film, enjoying the company of my family, as long as I can. The world is burning after all, so why not travel back in time 22 years ago, for God's sake? It was a simpler time when Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man, Hugh Jackman was Wolverine, Wesley Snipes was Blade, and now that that time is over, Oh, I guess those times aren't over. Perhaps there is hope in the world. Not only am I thankful the movie exists, it has given me a newfound hope in life. This video has given me a newfound hope in life. I finally feel like there's a point in moving on now. The last few years I've been giving up on the honesty in film. Looking back on a movie like this, it reignites the spark. It makes the endeavor feel worthwhile. This is a jungle, this business. It's not easy to survive, it's nearly impossible. But if Sam can make a movie like this and make me feel this way, this hope, perhaps I can do the same and make an honest film that will make someone else feel that way as well. Perhaps I don't have to sell out anymore. Maybe I can just focus on making that honest film I always had in my heart, but never thought was possible. What if? Marvel Studios. Hello? Yes, this is he. Kevin Feige, you say?